name's Matt Buckingham and I'm an author and illustrator, and today I'm going to read you one of my stories called The Not So Abominable Snowman. Have you ever heard of the abominable snowman? There are lots of them, you know. They live high in the mountains in the deep white snow. They're covered in hair and have huge feet, long strong arms and gnashing white teeth. Bert was an abominable snowman. He liked the snowy mountains, but he also liked to play in the thick forests far below. There he'd run, jump, climb, crawl and chase butterflies. One day, Bert was chasing two butterflies when they landed on a rock. Quietly, he crept towards them. But on the other side of the rock was a little boy. What a fright! He'd never seen such a sight. Bert quickly dived into a bush to hide. Ow! Spiky thorns covered him from head to toe. The little boy walked over to Bert. "I'm sorry," he said. "I didn't mean to scare you. My name's Tom. Who are you?" "I'm Bert, an abominable snowman," said Bert. "Oh, you don't look abominable to me," said Tom. And while Tom pulled the thorns from Bert's foot, he told Bert that he was worried about his father. "I'm waiting for him here while he climbs up the mountain, but he's been so long, something must be wrong." "Well, let's go look for him," said Bert, and he lifted Tom onto his shoulders. Dashing through the thick bamboo, they met a giant panda. "Hello, Panda," said Bert. "Have you seen a grown man pass by?" "He passed nearby before climbing up high," the panda said, and he began to chew on some bamboo. As Bert and Tom climbed higher, the thick forests turned to grassy slopes. There they met a herd of cattle grazing. "Hello, yaks," said Bert. "Have you seen a grown man pass by?" "He walked this way, but he didn't stay," said one of the yak, and went back to munching the grass. As the mountain grew steeper, the snow became deeper. They saw a leopard slinking along. "Hello, leopard," said Bert. "Have you seen a grown man pass by?" The leopard stopped and pointed higher up. "I was roaming about when I heard a shout," she said, before going on her way. They were nearly at the top of the mountain, but there was still no sign of Tom's father. Tom was very worried. "We could do with some help," said Bert, and he began to dance. Thump, thump, thump went his feet on the icy snow. Suddenly they heard a faint rumble that grew into a deafening stampede. The ground began to shake and lots of abominable snowmen appeared. As soon as Bert had told his friends about Tom's father, the tallest snowman clambered onto each other's shoulders to make a tower. Bert climbed to the top, and from there he could see for miles. Far, far away he spotted some tracks in the snow. "I know where he is! Follow me!" said Bert, and he jumped to the ground, picked Tom up and raced off. They ran many miles, and when they finally stopped, Bert dived into a hole in the snow. The next snowman leapt after him, grabbing Bert's feet. One by one, all the snowmen followed. Then the very last snowman dug his enormous feet into the ground and held on tight. The snowman had made a long chain that stretched down into a crevasse, and at the bottom of the crevasse, in a cold heap, was Tom's father. "Hello," said Bert. "I'm Bert. I've come to help." Bert carefully picked up Tom's father and gave a shout. The last snowman hauled everybody back to safety. Tom was very pleased to see his father again, and he ran and gave him a big hug. "Oh, Dad, I was so worried about you," he said. And then he thanked Bert and all the other snowmen. Bert sadly waved goodbye to his new friends, and as Tom and his father made their way down the mountain, he saw Tom point to some huge footprints in the snow. "You know, Dad," Tom said, "Bert's not so abominable, is he? In fact, none of them are." I hope you liked that story, and if you'd like to hear more of my stories, you can find them all on my website. Bye bye.